Alright guys, what's up? This is your boy the King, and there is the Prodigy. So, as you can read in the title, Venom X or Puddie. Or Black Puddie, correction. Um, how can I start this? It's another follow-up update on the Team Do HQ boxing thing. Hold on, let me get you in. Okay. You like that Black Panther, Tupac, Batman versus Superman. I got also some other stuff. Some awards that my girlfriend got. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. But it's an update on it and stuff. We were supposed to have together I wouldn't say reaction, but like our opinions. Yeah, our opinions. Me and the Warlock opinions. Right now, today we were supposed to do it, but I got a lot of stuff going on trying to make sure the press conference for tomorrow is gonna go to plan or not. Hopefully it does. I mean, but I'm just waiting for the call from the owner. Other than that, the reason why Venom X is in the title is because he will not be able to defend his belt against the Prince, aka my little brother. Due to the fact that he said he had a tour, I think it's Touricon. There's so many cons that it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's a 3-day event, whatever the case. Me and the Warlock pretty much was like, all right, we understand that you like Touricon and everything. So the event won't be around like 8:30 ish, hopefully. So you can go to the event or whatever. Just make sure you're there for when your fight comes. Like if he was gonna say like, oh, he was gonna run a little late, then what we would have done is planned it a little different. Like kind of had like you and Taylor go first, and then have Zion and Kamani. I mean Zion and Bobby go and fight, but that didn't work. He didn't chose. So the Warlock. Is it on? Did it work? I'm on.
Am I on? Yeah,
yeah, you're on. What I was saying, I lost train of thought. Oh, but the Warlock tried to talk to him or whatever, because I'm trying to do, like, I'm juggling a lot of stuff, like the material that we need. Uh, Hello, Brandon. Hello, the Warlock. The Warlock is in the comments. Whatever. But I'm juggling, trying to get the materials and stuff. I'm juggling, making sure that the Prodigy and the Prince are up to date, getting their, staying in shape and whatever, eating healthy, and just kind of like maintaining their physical fitness to the, so they won't be slouch or whatever. So all of us can perform at least a little bit better. I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid. Yes, Brandon, you are just being a little bit stupid. But anywho, so we're all trying to do our work, and Brandon is trying to make sure that on the social media platform and stuff that everybody in our city is knowing about it and that's going to come and stuff, because we want there to be a second event so we can make kind of like a habit of it and whatever, and not more on the content for y'all to watch or whatever, and also for us to pursue anything we want to do. Like Brandon want to be a content creator, and I want to be a professional fighter. Prodigy don't know yet, because I mean she's still young. So. And then Prince also, he said he wants to be a fighter, but right now, that could be just a phase that he's probably going through. Might not want to be in the future, but it's still a good. Oh yes, a content or a writer. My bad. Sorry, Warlock. But after my video going up about this, the Warlock will be doing it, I think, like in a couple hours or so after mine. So you can get his input and the way he feels about what Venom X or the black. You know what? We're not even gonna call him Venom X. We're calling him the Black Putty. We're gonna just call him the Black Putty because he is not great. Like he is not. My issue about this thing that was whatever is the fact that Brandon messaged him and was like, "Yo, we changed the date, whatever, whatever," and yes, Warlock. He said, "Damn." In the words of Kelso, burn. I know that one. But anywho, stop sidetracking me. Um, the Warlock sent me a screenshot of what Venom X had, you know, sent him and stuff like that, and he was really rude to the Warlock and all that, saying that if me and him had a problem, we should cry him a damn river and whatever, so forth, so forth. I kind of felt offended because at the end of the day, when it was the Warlock birthday and stuff like that, Brandon. I'm sorry, I can't use stage names too much like that, but oh yeah, that's the pooch. That's all hail King Pooch. But it really irritated me because Brandon is a real genuine nice person. He will, if you want to be part of something that he's about to create or whatever the case may be, the more the merrier. And he just loved to enjoy happiness and joy. So for someone like him to sit there and say this to him, it kind of bugged me to the fact that knowing Brandon since the 7th to 8th grade in high school, it's sad to see someone caring get mistreated, and that bugs me as a person. You know what I mean? I can cut all side of the BS, the YouTube facade or whatever the case. Hold on, and it just really bugged me. And so for that, I messaged him and I'm like, like you got some nerve to be saying this and that and the third about how we need to deal with it and stuff. Where you said the same thing about Robert, how he was a punk, uh, you know, all this and that and the third, but yet you did the same thing. The only difference between you and him is the fact that he still got your girl. You know what I mean? And like that's just really sad for the fact that you bailed out almost. I would say like almost a last minute type thing. Now we got 2.5 weeks. We only had a week and a half. If the date wasn't moved to the 23rd, if it was still the 16th, this would have been that 1 week. And now you would have told us this week. Now we got to sit here and scramble to figure out what else to do and stuff like that. So, yeah, of course, for me, more on the business and more of the planning and stuff like that, I'm a little mad too about that. And excuse me, thank you. Nobody do not want to see you. Whatever. But it irritated all of us to the core. So, me and Brandon both decided and both agreed on that Black Putty is no longer Team Do champion. Zion is now currently the new Team Do bantamweight champion because he's lighter. Like that was my issue too. The fact that he is 13, you're 30.
You're scared of getting beat by a 13-year-old.
And then like you didn't mention none of this to us about the Toricon until the week before the event that you thought was going to happen next weekend.
Really?
So when we tell you it's the 23rd, then you want to tell us, oh, that's Toricon. That's Toricon that week. Like you should have said it before, so then we could be like, oh, the 23rd don't work. Let's move it the next day or the day after, or you know what I mean.
Plus, since it does last 3 days, he could easily go the other days.
Right, Brandon even said you can go on Friday, the whole day on Friday. You can go partially on Saturday, or go on Saturday, but just be when you need to be there. And then Sunday, you can go on Sunday.
Exactly.
You know, but he was like, no, I'm going to ditch you pretty much from my tour conference, which is like, this man let you in his house. He let you be on his YouTube channel. He let you do all this, and that, and third, and you just can't do this one event with him.
Really?
So, you know what I mean? So me and Brandon decided that, you know, you saying it was a bitch way to winning. Robert was a bitch for dropping out and doing this, but yet you did it. Now, I hate to say it, but you are the bitch. Because at the end of the day, I feel like, and even Zion, aka the Prince, you know, feels that, you know, you just dropped out because you wasn't really training. You wasn't really training.
You wasn't doing nothing.
You was doing nothing, and then now when the day is getting close, now you get scared because at the same time he said this to Brandon, it was the same time where a lot more people were interested. A lot of more people was inboxing Brandon about they want to see it or they want to be part of it or whatever the case may be. Now when you see all these people are being really attracted to this thing, you get scared.
I feel like it's because of the fact that he don't want to lose to a 13-year-old in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, that's it. And that belt was like, what, $200? He said it was like $200 or more.
Of fake. It's fake. It's plastic. You can make it yourself and probably make it better.
Well, no, that was the one that you actually get from the WWE network. Not the one that you get at, like, Walmart.
Still the same thing.
I mean, it's still fake. What I'm saying is, like, if you really spent that much money on it, you wouldn't want nobody to take it from you.
Really?
But we was more like in the fact like there's no more posting like photos or whatever, you holding the belt over somebody and stuff like that. Because you pretty much just relinquish your belt to the person that you was going against or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since there's no really competitors for Zion to fight and defend for that belt, you know what I mean? My original idea was going to be like, all right, so Zion won that belt. Let's give Zion a chance to fight Brandon and see if he wants to get his Brandon belt. So then he could be the first 2-time champion that we have on our channel.
Right.
You know, and then like I will fight like Richard or whoever else. You know what I mean? Kind of like an expedition match. You know what I mean? But then I'm like, nah, that wouldn't be fair for the Warlock because the Warlock is preparing mentally for me and stuff like that. So for him to switch up on somebody, that can throw off his game. And if he lose, I don't want Zion to feel like he only lost because Brandon wasn't in the zone.
Right.
Because if it was me, I wouldn't want nobody to... I don't want to beat somebody who is like mentally thrown off their game. Stuff like that. That wouldn't be fair. What you said?
Oh my God, you with the spear. He was saying, Zion is the new champion. Oh my God, Najee with a spear.
Oh my God, Najee has the champion. Well, I want to know about that. Nah, I don't think we're gonna do all that on that night. But dude, me and Zion did agree on one thing though. If it did came down to it, if we're both champions or whatever,
super fight.
And if the people on YouTube would love to see the King and the Prince go against each other for a super fight or whatever, we will do that. And I think in that type of event should be like in the summertime or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll be nice and whatever. And then we will do is, I don't know how we would decide if it's going to be boxing or MMA, but I mean, it depends. But okay, you boosting yourself right now, Warlock. You boosting yourself. Don't get in a cage with me. Alright? But, oh, we got 3 people in? Oh, who are the other 2? Please comment down your name below. But also, I also want to talk too about, you know, due to, you know, the whole situation with Bobby or whatever. I feel like in that part, it was that probably. Or whatever the case it was. You stupid. He said he has a big ego and he need to stroke it a few times. That sounds a little weird, but yeah. But I feel like low-key, Bobby wanted to fight Robert because he probably knew Robert didn't know how to fight.
Because Zion's getting trained by you.
Zion getting trained by me, and since me and Bobby, Bobby takes Taekwondo. I don't know what color belt he is in Taekwondo, but just for the fact.
It's warrior.
And I'm doing MMA, like Muay Thai, because I'm learning all types of diversity. Yeah, so it's like MMA, boxing,
there's a whole bunch of shit,
wrestling, stuff like that, and jiu-jitsu. So it's like this kid's gonna be learning, but we're just doing boxing. We're not doing no the cage stuff,
right?
Which I am about to say this today, Bobby. I'm hope you watching, because in the next event, if there is going to be a next event, I swear to God, everything I love, Bobby. It is me and you in the cage. And let me tell you this. People on YouTube, you thought I was bullshitting when it came to Brandon being knocked out in the first round. Okay, there's a difference between Brandon and Bobby. On the other hand, Brandon is like a brother to me. He's like family. So I can say I'm going to knock him out in the first round. I know I can knock him out in the first round. But Bobby, on the other hand, and I'm hoping you watching this, Bobby. Okay? I will knock you out in the first round in a cage match. You sitting there saying what was it, John Bones Jones? Well, boy, you about to get the John Jones Bone, whatever,
John
Junior.
Bone Jones Junior.
Yeah, you gonna get the Junior on your ass. Junior.
Ooh, but I hope that you not like freaking what's his face?
I would say this. Brandon's like Lionheart.
Yeah.
He will sit there. Brandon will sit there and he will try to fight. He will try to fight back if it comes down to it. Yeah, I give Brandon that though. Yeah. I give Brandon that.
He has heart. He has really a big heart. But I just hope that it's not like freaking Max Holloway and what's his face?
Brian Ortega.
No,
you can even put him on a Brian Ortega type level because Brian Ortega actually was like, "Nah, I am not about to quit." When his eye was swollen, he was like, "I'd rather die in this octagon before I end up saying no."
He has that heart, but
you think Bobby's gonna get his ass whooped like Brian Ortega?
Bobby, you just don't be a Brian Ortega. Just don't, cause
just look it up. Just look it up, Brandon. Put in Max Holloway versus Brian Ortega. You could just put in Brian. Okay. If you see how he got his ass whooped, and after the fight, and you see how swollen that man eye, that's gonna be Bobby after I'm done. I hope he got life insurance and medical insurance.
Dental insurance.
I don't know about dental. I don't be trying to fuck up. Teeth. The operations on teeth be expensive as fuck. So.
Just in case. Just better hope.
What? What are you doing?
Hello.
You just want to be all in the camera.
She just want attention.
No, she just want to be on national TV and stuff. Look, just trying to be a born celebrity.
A Star is Born.
Right. All right, go.
Okay.
Aflela.
Anyways.
But yeah, I feel really disappointed on the fact that my little brother couldn't showcase his skills and how hard he's been working on taking on a man who is 17 years older than him. And for this man to, I don't want to do it, and bopped out. Like, I ain't gonna lie, there ain't no decreased ego for Zion. That's a boost in him.
That's a boost.
For the fact that a 30-year-old...
A grown man.
...is afraid to fight you. But, I mean, if you really see the ties and how it connects, whatever. But at the end of the day, even if Bobby did beat Zion, I feel like he knew in the second event, he would probably have to face whoever was the next champion.
Mm-hmm. It would probably be you.
It would have probably been me or whatever.
It depends on who. He said, Zion will. He gonna find somebody so that Zion can fight him, and so he can showcase his abilities and make you proud.
I mean, it depends if we could find somebody or not.
In time.
Yeah, in time, because you don't want to throw somebody who didn't have the time in. Because if Zion beat him and he's like, nah, I just didn't have the time because I did it last minute, then it's okay. It's okay. Like, I talked to Zion last night and he was like, he's perfectly fine if he can't fight. But he was just mad that Bobby had to do something like this. So, I mean, it's whatever. But that's my thought about the whole Bobby situation. You know, and it's weird because we had a Robert situation. Now we have a Bobby situation. I
Right.
thought it would have been something else a little bit. I thought like my mom would have been like, no, I don't want Zion fighting him. That's fine, you know, blah blah blah.
That would have been understandable.
Yeah, but I mean, for the fact that my mom was like, "Hey, you talk to your father," and then he was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh, you know, what did he say?" He was like, "Oh, he's fine, as long as he don't get hurt." And my dad knows, you know what I mean. My dad knows that I'm not gonna teach him or give him a chance to get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm teaching Zion how to bob and weave more correctly and fluently and stuff like that. So it's more the fact of what the hell is Bobby doing?
He probably ain't doing nothing.
I mean, we all probably figured that he probably wasn't doing nothing, but
it's just the fact that you sitting there thinking that you the shit because you Robert dropped out and stuff because your ex-girlfriend
decided
to leave you and go to him and make him not do something. You decided that it was okay for you to do the same thing, but it's like he said, you already had a Robert situation going through the same exact thing, and now we're going through a Bobby situation, but it's for something stupid, a Toricon. You can easily go the next year or whatever year after that.
Bruh,
you don't have to worry about
I
that.
I talked to our UK. Shout out to Slendy. You know, go to his channel, like and subscribe. Man, do hella work. He is. I would say I talked to him on the Discord. You know, when we did our interview. A phenomenal guy. You know, he's really cool. I wish he was in the U.S. because if anybody, I would love to go against Slendy. I would love to go against him. Like he sound like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying who will win or who will lose because I don't.
No.
I never seen him fight or whatever. And he knows he never seen me fight. But I feel like right there and then, if like our platform really got big, that would be a one good super fight right there.
Yeah.
You know, but even Slendy was like, that's that's Yeah, Slendy did help out a merch shop or whatever, which I'm going to shout that out too. You know, go to what was I think is check out the Warlock channel videos and get the link in the description for the merch. I don't know all the information about it yet, and I apologize for it. I should be since I'm part of this, this group, this team, I would say, and I don't know. I'm sorry. My brain be on some other stuff.
Scrambled.
Yeah, it'd be scrambled. I'd be trying to do a lot of stuff, take on a lot of stuff at once, and then whatever. But me and Zion thinking about collabing on a merch idea. Check that out. We're gonna put that out there soon. Hopefully we can get that going. The King and the Prince merch. And then not only that, we're gonna have Harley and the Prodigy do a collab on the Harley and Prodigy clothing wear for the females. You know what I mean? And we also gonna have skinnies, talls, plus size.
Short and stubby, whatever you are, you can get something.
Yeah, because most of these clothing, merch, and stuff really don't fit.
They come to
certain sizes.
Come in one size. They think one size fits all.
And then they be ridiculously priced. Like
really,
I mean, like let's just
$100 for a shirt.
I thought it was like a sweater.
It's a shirt. Some people do $100 for a shirt. Some people do like $150 for a sweater. Boy, I get that you put a lot of money into making it, but like, no.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna charge something that's $150, I might as well start my shoes.
Really?
My shoes clothing, like have the team do shoes or something. You know what I mean? Like I mean, on Facebook they show me the Meltons, the Meltons Converses. Yeah. I was like, oh boy, those are nice. I want to cop me one of those, different colors. Yeah. Just because my last name is that.
like we said, it's just complete bull. He acting like a child. You're not a child. You a grown man. You are 30 years old, bruh. 30. 2 times my age. You need to stop. Build a bridge and get what get over whatever you need to get over.
Bro,
Because
he told me and Brandon to cry him a river.
okay,
I swear to God, once I read that, I was just like, us cry you a river, you get in a ring with me. I'm gonna make your ass cry. I'm gonna make you wish that you could crawl back up in your mom's vagina and go back wherever you
cry you a river. Sure, you can cry yourself the river. We're gonna build a bridge and get over it because.
I mean, this event's still gonna go on with or without him.
Really,
I mean, that's just a simple fact.
It's just a waste of time. That's it.
I just feel like, I just feel like it was like he could have told us a month ahead,
really,
before everything, because that would have been real good, valid information. You know what I mean? Because if he would have told me it was March 23rd, I would have probably never thought about March.
Right.
I would have been like, all right, let's do it in May or something,
or April or something like that.
Right.
But like,
it could have been a month before. Like, it could have been last month. We could have done it last month or whatever. But
last month or.
No one wanted to open their mouth. Like, I don't understand that. If it was so important for him, that he should have said something.
Exactly.
Know what I mean?
Like, if you know that something's coming to your city, but you have something planned on the day that it's happening, you should say something in advance.
Our original idea was supposed to be this weekend to have the event before we even decided the event.
Right.
But then I remember it was your birthday this week. That past Tuesday was her birthday.
Yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday. Damn.
Yesterday was my birthday. I just turned 15.
Yeah. So, we was thinking about doing that weekend, but I'm like, wait, Cheyenne's birthday is that Tuesday. She might want to do something that weekend, so let's not do it that weekend. So I'm like, all right, let's do it the 16th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then me and Brandon came into that issue about where we're going to have it and everything else. So, luckily our man Chuck,
I did not go out clubbing yesterday. Shush.
Maybe.
What?
No.
We went to Chili's.
But our boy Chuck at the Lodge and Podge, he hooked us up with a guy at the bar who owns the bar, and he pitched the idea, and I mean, hey, the guy at the bar was like, yo, this is some real next level and he was like, no one in our city ever thought about this. Let's do it. Let's be the first one to start it. He was on board with it. Chuck was on board. He was on board. I'm like, all right. Yeah, and the bar is called the Dutch Mill. Go check that place out. Me personally, I think it's pretty lit. There's not a lot of minorities, but I mean, there's always room to grow. You know what I mean? And plus it's a cool bar. You got the pool table, you got the darts, you get live music and stuff like that. And also check that out on March 23rd while we're at the fight. Since it's a 2-fight event, we also gonna have a live band playing in between the fights. So if you tune in on YouTube, you also see them on YouTube too, and also on the Facebook Team H2. Or you can even check out our personal YouTube, Facebook page. Najee Melton. You can holler at me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Or you can check out on my personal YouTube channel. It's not that much. It's still growing. I'm trying to figure out everything what I want to do, more or less. You know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, that's pretty much about that type of situation, about the event and everything. Are we still a little pissed off about it? I know I am.
Of course we're gonna be, because it's not there trying to plan this shit out.
Really?
Because of Robert dropping out, sitting there trying to find an opponent for Bobby. Then Zion comes along and he challenges Bobby. And it's like, okay, that's set.
Well, the original idea, because Zion had somebody, but that person bailed out too. So then it was just like, all right, we got Bobby and Zion, the bracket right there. So Brandon was just like, oh, let's put them together. My instinct first was, no.
Right.
He is double the age. He is like double his age. No. My mom would not approve of that, But then Zion came to me and told me
that he
wanted to do it because he wanted to be like me.
He wants a challenge.
So, that personally hit me home. I'm like, damn, like my brother want to be just like me because I'm taking on shit. Challenging shit. So, I'm like, you know what? all right, if you're willing to train and do whatever you need to do, all right, let's do it. He's doing whatever he need to do, and I felt like Bobby was intimidated by that. You know, I wouldn't. If I was going against my little brother and I knew he was going to do it, I wouldn't be intimidated. I'd actually be proud because somebody's actually trying to go up to that level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
it's whatever though.
Yeah, it's whatever.
What's done is done. We still having the event, and if Bobby show his face, he already knows what's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't feel like he gonna show his face because, I mean, he probably will come to the event and try to support Brandon or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, everybody knows.
I honestly highly doubt it because of TorCon. He gonna use that as a crutch for the whole thing.
I would just say this on Brandon part though. It would be more on the fact that since Bobby did this, you shouldn't like really give him too much leeway. Type shit like, oh, let me come over and play this or do this. You be like, nah.
You good?
You know what I mean? Kind of give him the cold shoulder because this last minute, oh fuck you type shit. You gotta pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there ain't no, oh I'm sorry and all this and that and the third, because at the end of the day you still gonna go to TorCon, even if you do apologize. And I yet hear from Brandon that he apologized.
He probably not going to.
You know what I mean? He said, oh I'm not. When I asked him, he was like, oh I'm not in the mood for it. I told him I don't care if you are. There's a difference. Brandon is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very, you know what I mean? He's nice. He won't fuck you up.
Right.
Me, on the other hand, I will fuck you up. If I'm at if I catch you at Chuck's store or Brandon's house, I will fuck you up that day.
Mm-hmm.
So you like, I'm on the other shit. Like, watch what you say to me.
Right.
Like I said to Colleen, don't be cursing at me, because I will smack the shit out of you.
Smack though.
I don't play that. Like, if I give you respect, I want respect back.
Right.
If you give me that disrespectful shit, I'm gonna give you some real disrespectful shit. And you wanna act all tough, I will smack the shit out of you and make you into a sissy that you are.
Right. Smack the facade right off your face.
But it's whatever. But like I was saying, I don't think the Warlock should give the Black Puddie any type of recognition, any type of what's that word? Recognition or like any clout or anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm Venomous. No, nigga, you just Black Puddie.
You just Black.
You like the mud.
You black.
that got wet. You just a black puddle. Like that's it.
No, you like slime that went wrong.
Bruh, speaking of slime, we do have slime.
We have mad slime.
But for our next event, me and Brandon did agree on, if this do get up there and whatever, the next event will be Black Puddie.
Like Sandman, Spider-Man 3 when he got wet. Yup.
He's like Sandman when he got wet. But the second event will be an MMA type. We will be building the cage, and it will be located at the Lion's Den headquarters. But before we even do that, I have to make sure we have if we need a permit to build it or not, where I am located, so the state, well, no, not the state, the city don't find us on it.
Right.
I mean, MMA has wrestling and everything. Like I told you, Brandon, you can do whatever. It's just certain shit. Like you can't do a 6 to 12. No, you can do a suplex in MMA.
No, you can't. You just can't do it too hard.
No, you can.
Oh, well.
You can sling somebody. You just don't know. You don't see nobody do it because nobody really have the strength to do it. You know what I mean? Like they always trying to go out to get that knockout in the first couple rounds or whatever the case. You know, whatever. And plus, remember the water, because sometimes they do weight cuts, so they lose all that water weight. So you know, whatever. Yeah, they when you got all that going on, you don't think clearly.
Right.
But it will be an MMA. We'll be working that out, figuring out
what's going on,
about what's going on and stuff like that.
We mainly just need to find like opponents and everything.
I don't think the opponents will be a problem. Because Brandon got, like, yeah, I think for the female division, it's going to probably be difficult.
That's really the only one that we need to worry about.
It's the female division, yeah.
I challenged somebody, have yet to hear anything from them. But like, you know what?
But you against Sammy in an MMA match, I think that's something I don't want to...
A little bit unfair?
That's a little unfair. Like,
well, I mean, who else would I go against? Because there isn't really any female that we know that's actually doing it.
I mean, you got Colleen. Because Sammy doesn't pay attention to our channels. I mean, yeah. But I mean, you can end up telling her to watch what, when Cheyenne said to,
No one code.
Well, I mean, you can tell her about it. I mean, I highly doubt she's going to want to get in the octagon or whatever with Shy, but...
Probably not.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that I called her out in...
No, it's just the fact that you train with me.
Yeah.
And sometimes we spar. So, I mean, if you can spar with me, then...
Just imagine what I could do to her.
You will make a pretzel out of her.
Pretzel. She'll be a pretzel.
You be like Majin Buu, I'm gonna turn you into a pretzel. That was a little unnecessary.
I'm very unnecessary.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even Taylor can probably re-challenge you.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
Just it depends.
Depending on what happens at the event and next one.
Yeah. But I mean, we're going to work that out or whatever. I'll figure out that. I think that's just about it. You know what I mean?
Wrap it all up. Bobby's BITCH, and this was a waste of our time. What?
Waste of time, like, because he was part of the event?
Yeah.
That's a waste of time?
Yeah.
Or this video was just a waste of
time?
time?
That was a waste of time. Him being a part of the event.
Okay. I had to make that. I'm like, you know what? Be gone, Satan! But, yeah, that pretty much gonna wrap it up. He let the Warlock get his time on the channel, and so he can talk about how he feels and stuff about it. And, since they were friends and shit. I was just immediate friends with Bobby, so I can kind of, I can't imagine how it feels towards the Warlock, having somebody who he shared a lot of spotlight and whatever on the
shine
channel.
The light on him.
Yeah, kind of give him a chance. Yeah, but yeah, that's our thoughts about it. Venom X turned it into Puddie. Or AKA slime, I guess.
Melted slime.
Yeah. So right now for the update, the Prince is our new champion from this event. Hopefully in the next event we can figure out something. I mean, shoot, Brandon can probably go against Zion in the next event.
Yeah.
And defend the title belt.
Yeah.
But or Bobby. Bobby can go against Zion in the next event or whatever if he wants to get his belt back. But other than that, he lost the title and everything. I hope I'm not saying I hope he doesn't have a bad time, but I hope he has fun at the TorCon. But I hope he realizes that he's missing out on a good opportunity. Due to the fact that we can probably make money off of these events that we are hosting at the Dutch Mill and possibly just in Rochester in general. You never know. This could be a trending thing for Rochester or just in general a YouTube community. And yeah, so me on the other hand, that's my thought and my issue about it. But other than that, I'm about to go eat and probably sit my black ass down and watch Creed 2. And what else did we get?
Creed 2
which is a good movie.
Yeah, Creed 2. We got Queen Mary, Mary Queen of Scotland or whatever.
Okay, I'm probably not gonna
Mom
watch that.
picked it out. And then we got
So we're just picking something boring.
What else did we? Lori, what else did we get? Movies.
Creed 2, Queen Mary of Scott, and
think it's in the bag there.
We also got to finish Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. That movie is funny. What else? What movie?
A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga.
I ain't watching that.
I'm not either.
I'm about to finish Wreck-It Ralph. What other movie did we watch? It was
Immediate Family.
yeah, Immediate Family is a good movie too.
Instant, not immediate.
Whatever.
No. Brandon said he's missing out. No. Tomorrow, hopefully we can do a video. We can also do.
Probably just hang out tomorrow.
Shy and Lori is about to watch A Star Is Born. No, it's gonna be Shy and her mom.
Me.
Correction. I'm about to watch Wreck-It Ralph when they watch that.
I still gotta start it.
What?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, so I mean you got time to catch up.
Yeah.
It's in Blu-ray, so don't worry.
Blu-ray.
But yeah, so that's our thoughts or whatever.
Let's go. Well, McKiri's not here, so Liz isn't gonna be here. So it's fine.
Who said that Liz ain't coming over though?
Ooh? What?
No, I'm not saying no. Liz ain't gonna come over. No, sadly, Brandon, I don't, she ain't coming over. But yeah. So after that, I'm probably gonna be going to the gym, like always. Go work out with the queen. And then go on from there. But yeah. Oh well, I guess Taylor is on. Harley's on.
Hi.
Any thoughts about her, about the event, or? I mean, it's live, so I mean, she can. Right, I thought you could. Like, I see a lot of YouTubers recording Planet Fitness and stuff like that, but.
But it also depends on which Planet Fitness you at.
Yeah, but there was only one guy. Like, okay, here's my issue. The guy had an issue with me recording. Because I saw the sign, right?
Right.
But guest members cannot use the hydro bag. He let me use the hydro bag. How does that make sense?
Ass backwards.
I mean, plus it was like, what, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning? So, I mean, maybe he was tired. But
anyways, hello, Harley. I hope that everything is going good because I honestly want this to happen. I don't want everything to be just going downhill from here, because then that would just make it major bullshit in general. That I don't even know if Bobby was your friend too. He probably wasn't, but
nah, we was all creeped out by Bobby that first time we saw Power Rangers.
He was he was a little off, but
I mean, I understood that maybe he had he was a little bit slow or whatever. So I mean,
I hope you're doing good. Hope if you started training again, I hope that's going good. Just best of luck when the time comes, because we don't know what's gonna happen. That's it.
I mean, because at the end of the day, like, this is an event.
It's a confidence booster thing. It doesn't really matter who wins or loses, as long as you try. That's all that matters.
Right, and she ain't gonna have no intentions on trying to really physically hurt you.
Exactly.
So
it's just more of.
Don't be afraid to hit back.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Don't sit there and just become a human punching bag.
Cower down. Actually try to stand up for yourself and throw some punches back. If I get hit, I get hit. Hey, that's why happens.
That's why we got the headpieces.
Exactly. But
which is over there.
Yeah.
One over there.
But,
so I mean, we got headpieces. So, I don't know, Brandon, since you're watching, I don't know if you wanted to really drop down from 16 to 14 or whatever. If you wanted to drop down to 14, since we got 2 headpieces, me and you can wear headpieces if you wanted to or not. Or we can do 16, it doesn't matter. But like I said, we're not going to go in this event just trying to do 1 round knockouts and stuff like that. And really try to hurt anybody. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to try to put on a show or whatever and show off all the
skills we've learned.
Yeah.
Skills.
Yeah. So, alright, this is that video. This is the King.
Prodigy.
We out.
If it'll stop.
No, it don't
Stop
work.
it! 14
14
head
head
pieces.
pieces.
If you use 16, then no head pieces.
Yeah, if we use 16, we know head pieces. If you use 14, we'll have head pieces. Because 14 it's
more compact.
Yeah,
And it hurts a lot more.
She gets hit with it.
I
a
know.
lot, so
First-hand experience.
yeah, she got hit with a 14. All right, but we out. All right, Warlock. I suggest you and Taylor do it. You know, kind of have that little duo, brothers and sister type thing, like how we kind of did. You know what I'm saying? So